Alexis Heath, what's good for eczema? Boy, Alexis, I tell you, as an eczema sufferer, being cursed with eczema from early childhood, I was in the emergency room working with a doctor. I had on a short sleeve scrub suit and I was scratching my arm. And the doctor asked me, he said, "What are you using for your eczema?" And I said, "Eczema? What's that?" And so remember now, I'm a physician and I'm asking that question. The term was not in my vocabulary, and you can't make a diagnosis as a doctor if the term is not in your vocabulary. So he made a quick explanation because that's not what grandmother would just tell me. Just scratch it, put a little Vaseline on it, and made it look better. But it's actually one of the worst things you can do for eczema. Eczema is a chronic allergy condition of the skin. To decrease the chances of it being a problem, you have to. It's a histamine reaction. You have to take an antihistamine. So as I stated, I like Allegra because it's very good, it's non-sedating, and it works very well for skin issues. But everybody has a favorite one. There are people that swear by Claritin. There are people that swear by Zyrtec. Zyrtec was my go-to as well. And then Xyzal is the most potent of the antihistamines, particularly if you have a lot of sinus and nasal congestion. But for eczema, it's important to keep that skin clean, unexposed to things that irritate it. Also, when I was a young man, my girlfriend's hair, I put my arm around her neck. The hair was right here in the fold of my arm. The arm was always breaking out because I would have an allergic reaction to her hair or her hair care products. Now, if she had her hair up, it wasn't a problem. But if she had her hair down, I had my arm around it, it was irritating. So you clean, you use, part of the problem is secondary infection as well. So use a antibacterial soap. I like Lever 2000. It's the highest antibacterial soap. They also have a dial preparation that's DIAL dial. That is not the gold bar. The gold bar has lanolin. Lanolin is made from sheep's wool. African Americans are allergic to sheep wool, and wool makes you itch. So no white dial, no yellow dial rather. The white dial only, which was made kind of as a response to Lever 2000. Then Dove and Dove for sensitive skin. Then moisturize the skin after you have cleaned it. Moisturize it with a good body lotion that has vitamin E in it. That's very good for the skin. Vitamin E oil or vitamin E in the body lotion. There are expensive lotions like Lubriderm that you can utilize, but you can get a decent bottle of Suave brand with vitamin E at the store where everything is $1, or the Dollar General or some stores like that. And you can get big bottles for $3. And I buy them by the case because everybody in my house has the itchies. So that you can use topical hydrocortisone cream, which is also available for $1 a tube at those stores. You can spend $20 a tube at a traditional drugstore, but hydrocortisone 0.1%. Using the antibacterial soap and using a moisturizing lotion. You need to shower or bathe in water that's a little cooler than you might traditionally like it. It doesn't have to be cold, just cool, because hot water feels great while you're in there. It gives you a lot of good relief. But as soon as you get out of the shower or the tub and your skin cools off, it starts a histamine reaction. You start itching. You're going to itch for the next 3 or 4 hours, no matter what, and probably not going to be able to sleep good or be itching if you're taking the shower or a bath in the morning. You're going to be itching on the way to work and before lunchtime. So that's a full treatment regimen. And understand is eczema is not cured. Eczema is controlled. It doesn't go away. So the only thing you can do is control it. Now we're in the wintertime. The heat, cutting on the heat inside the house dries out the skin tremendously. So you need to make sure you keep that skin well moisturized and use an anti-inflammatory like hydrocortisone cream on it to keep it controlled. And the most common areas around the neck, any place you have skin-to-skin contact. For women, that could be under the breast, around the belt line, in the back of the knees, and the folds of the arm. Those are the most common areas, but you can literally get it any place, including the scalp. So eczema is just a problem you have to deal with, but it's not quite as bad as the heartbreak of psoriasis, another skin issue that you have.